always thought community service meant cleaning a park or donating clothes. Simple stuff. Then we heard about IV Learning School. A personal contact informed us that autistic children there needed social interaction. Not charity, not sympathy, just time and company. That one line grabbed all of us. And so we went for a visit. And wow, were we stunned. What started out as a tiny project with only 2 students had now grown into a school with more than 100 children, some neurodivergent and some neurotypical, all learning side by side. The school does not just teach ABCs, it teaches communication, confidence, emotional regulation, daily life skills, and how to survive a supermarket, which honestly some adults still struggle with. Every child learns at a different pace. Every child has a different reality, and every child is treated with respect and patience. That is when we knew this was not just a course requirement, this was the right place.
Initially looked like a war strategy. First, we contacted the school administration and explained our course project. They guided us on what would actually help the students. Spoiler alert, not everything on Google helps autistic kids. Then came scheduling, and that was painful. Our free days were like planets in different galaxies. I was free Monday and Wednesday, the others were free Thursday and never. So we shuffled classes, we begged teachers, we sacrificed our sleep. We did emotional damage control, but eventually everything fell in its place and we had a solid routine. We planned each activity after discussing it with the therapist. We had to consider sensory needs, social comfort, physical limitation, emotional triggers. Basically, we planned more for this than we ever had to plan for any session.
Our first activity was a market visit. And on paper, it sounds so normal, right? Just going to the market, buying snacks, basic stuff. But for these kids, this was huge. It was independence. It was confidence. It was them stepping out of their comfort zone in a way that most people don't even notice. After that, it was like every day opened up a new world. We moved into motor and sensory sessions, and every single activity had a purpose. Sports, hoops, crawling through tunnels. Things that look simple from the outside, but mean everything when you're helping a child build coordination and trust. Then we had music sessions, RGB lights that calmed them down or even excited them. Gardening, where tiny hands planted tiny plants. Drawing, cleaning up trash, helping in the classroom. Every day had a new goal, a new challenge, a new surprise waiting for us. But here's the truth. Nothing went exactly how we planned it. Not a single day was by the book. Sometimes a child would shut down completely. Sometimes they would run off so fast that we would think to ourselves, bro, what just happened? Sometimes they wouldn't even speak, sometimes they'd cry, sometimes they'd just stare at us trying to figure out what we wanted from them. And in those moments, we decided that we would adapt. And so we adapted. We clapped for small things like picking up a pencil or even taking a small step forward. Because those tiny achievements, they weren't small. They were actually big victories for them. And the best part was watching all the small victories stack up. Seeing a child who wouldn't speak at the beginning start humming. Seeing someone who wouldn't touch anything suddenly enjoying textures. Watching confidence build one moment at a time. Then is what you realize that this isn't just volunteering. It's connection. It's patience. It's learning how to show up for someone when they actually need it.
And then came the challenges. Lots of challenges. Some children struggled with speech, some with short attention, some showed aggression, and some got overwhelmed. And then there was us. We had internal fights, scheduling drama, proposal writing arguments, silent treatments, and group chats left unseen. Consent was another issue. Some parents allowed recordings, some did not. But the children who did not have permission still wanted to be filmed, in order to not feel left out. So we made fake videos with the camera off. Oscar-worthy acting by all of us. The goal was simple, no child feels left out. We handled it through patience, therapist guidance, communication, and caffeine. Mostly caffeine.
Now during these activities, something amazing happened. We built bonds. Rafeh bonded with Yusuf amazingly well. He barely spoke at first. By the end, he was chatting, he was choosing snacks and giving high fives to everyone like a pro. I especially bonded with Sanan quite well. The therapist did warn me initially that he was aggressive in some sense. However, after a few weeks, he started to listen, he started to laugh, and even would joke around with us, which was fair. And Abdal bonded significantly well with Imdad, who was quiet, smart, and observant. He just needed some patience and someone who truly understood him. This relationship became the soul of our project, not the activities, but the bonds, as we bonded with the children on a personal level.
Whenever you see a problem in the society, तो उसमें ये होता है कि जब आप एक सोसाइटी में एक मसला देखते हैं तो आपको उसके सोल्यूशन के लिए कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ता है। तो आईवी को स्टार्ट करने का भी बेसिक यही इंस्पिरेशन थी कि मसाइल देखिए कि स्पेशल नीड्स बच्चों के लिए कोई भी प्रॉपर स्कूलिंग सिस्टम नहीं है। दैट इज वाई मैंने सोचा कि प्रॉपर स्कूलिंग सिस्टम हो जिसमें थेरेपीज भी हों और सारी फैसिलिटीज सारे सर्विसेज एक ही जगह पे उनको प्रोवाइड हो सके। दैट इज वाई हमने आईवी लर्निंग इंस्टीट्यूट स्टार्ट किया।
फिजिकली जो वायलेंट स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं ना, हमारा मेन फोकस होता है उनकी एनर्जी को एग्जॉस्ट करना। जो बच्चे सिर्फ फिजिकली हाइपर हैं बहुत ज्यादा, दे आर स्ट्रांग, तो हमारा मेन टारगेट ये होता है कि उनको ऐसे कंपोज एनवायरनमेंट में रखे और उनकी एनर्जीज को चैनलाइज करे। जितना उनकी एनर्जी चैनलाइज होगी, उनकी फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज होंगे, वो उनकी फिजिकल एनर्जी एग्जॉस्ट होगी और उस एग्जॉस्शन से उनकी हाइपर एक्टिविटी कंट्रोल होगी।
Whole experience, it changed us in ways we didn't even expect. We learned what real patience actually feels like. Not the my food is late 5 minutes type, the real kind. The kind where you take a breath, reset, and try again, even when you're tired. We learned how to communicate without even speaking, how to keep your emotions in check, to actually understand someone else properly. We realized teamwork isn't always smooth. Sometimes it straight up tests you, but it is necessary. We saw what community responsibility really means, and honestly, finally, we understood civics. It's not just systems or government chapters you memorize. It's people, it's society, it's inclusion, it's acceptance, it's showing up for someone who needs it.
This project contributed towards the SDG 4, that is quality education, by creating equal learning opportunities for everyone.
And SDG 10 reduced inequalities by including voices that are often ignored.
And it reminded us that community change does not always need big projects. Sometimes it just needs time, patience, and a little bit of humanity.